KCAL 9's Stacey Butler spoke with a man tonight who claims guns are actually a frequent problem at UPS facilities. She's live in Ontario. Stacey.
And Susie, behind me at this Ontario facility, it is the largest UPS package hub on the West Coast. And tonight I spoke with the former security director here, whose job it was to keep all of the employees behind me inside safe. Well, he said it was a tough job because at times he knew of cases where employees brought guns to work. And he says in one case, one employee got away with it.
In the past, I had always said it's not a matter of if, it's when.
When Brian Sawyer heard a UPS driver shot and killed 3 colleagues and himself at the UPS delivery center in San Francisco today,
I wasn't surprised.
The former security director for contract security at the UPS shipping and receiving center in Ontario says during 2015, he investigated 3 cases where UPS employees brought guns into work. But he suspects there were many more.
The excuses that I heard presented were, I forgot. I went to a shooting range. I forgot my gun in my bag. If an employee is caught with a handgun, the union will come to their defense.
Even though he says 150 security officers patrol the Ontario facility, they have a big job, keeping track of 5,000 employees.
Security is not always what it needs to be, and it's very difficult to secure that many employees in a building, especially whenever they're coming and going. There's a very free-flowing atmosphere.
Carrying a gun into the UPS center is against company policy. Sawyer says the employees have to pass through a metal detector and a bag search just to get in and out of the UPS center. But he says in some cases, drivers there in Ontario found a way to get a gun for their own protection, sometimes for rough areas where they would deliver.
A driver, for example, could come into the facility. You could come in there without a firearm and then leave in your package car, and they're driving around just like you and I are during the day. So they could go home, they could get a gun at home, they could go out to their car that's in the parking lot, and they could get a firearm from the trunk.
Now, Sawyer told me that he hopes that today's shooting serves as a warning to employees in the workplace to be careful as you can, but definitely to report any suspicious behavior. Also, I reached out to UPS. I left a voicemail. It was after hours, still waiting for a call back from them. That's the latest from Ontario. Back to you guys in the studio.